Pavanaputra Hanumanji. So brilliant, so loving, so intelligent, so pure, so selfless. Hanumanji, he teaches us many valuable lessons. And tonight, I would just like to look at two of the most beautiful things Hanumanji is teaching us. Two of the most wonderful things Hanumanji is teaching us. We begin tonight, my dear friends, where in the heavenly region there lived a guru. This guru, his name was Brihaspati. What was his name? Brihaspati. And Guru Brihaspati was very loving, was very devoted, was very kind, was very generous. His mind was always focused on devotion. He never allowed anything to disrupt his mind, corrupt his mind. He kept his mind very strong and very firm. And every single day, Brihaspati, he would do worship, he would do his puja, he would say his prayers, and he would glorify the Devtas. Guru Brihaspati, he had a servant, a devotee, by the name of Punjikastala. Punjikastala, similar to her guru, was very loving, was very kind, was very devoted, and of course very much pure. Her mind was very strong. Her mind was always focused on serving. She loved to serve. She loved to help. She loved to do things dedicated to Bhagwan. And every single morning, Punjikastala, she would go in the forest region. She would fill water and bring for the Guru to do his worship. She would go to the forest region. She would pick flowers. She would pick leaves for the Guru to do his worship. And she would even organize the samagri for him to do his worship. Very loving, very devoted she was. However, one day, while preparing to do puja, while organizing all the necessary items to do worship, walking through the forest, her eyes fell on something very unique to her, very rare to her, very different to her. And it is said that even though her mind was very focused, and even though her mind was filled with devotion, for the first time, Punjikastala's mind was disrupted. When she was in that forest, it is said she saw couples spending time with each other. It is said she saw couples spending quality time with one another, embracing one another. And Punjikastala, seeing these couples in love, seeing these couples with one another, seeing these couples spending their time together, it is said for a split moment, she desired what they had. She wanted what they had, and she forgot her devotion. Her mind was now overcome by what she saw, which was love, hugging, and of course spending time with one another. She stood there and observed all of these couples, and after some time, she picked her flowers, she picked her leaves, and she went back to Guru Brihaspati. And where she would normally bow and get that blessing of the Guru, for the first time, she disrespected him. Her mind was so taken up with the couples in love that when she came to her Guru, rather than bowing and gaining his blessing, she embraced him. She hugged him. And when Punjikastala hugged Brihaspati, it is said he was very much offended. He was very much hurt. He was very much taken aback by her action. He was shocked. He looked at her and he said, "My child, What have you done? What have you done, my child? You always come and gain that blessing. You always come and bow. But today, you have embraced me. Today, you have done something in which you should not have done. Today, you have committed a great sin. And for that, Punjika Stella, I put a curse on you, that you will be born as a female monkey, a female kapi in the world of man. Your mind, Punjika Stella, has become very chanchal. Your mind has been disrupted and corrupted by the toxic aspects of life. And now you have done something very wrong. Instead of bowing and gaining your blessing, you embraced. And now I curse you that you will be born on earth as a female monkey. Your name will be Anjani. When Punjika Stella heard the words of the Guru, heard how harsh the Guru was speaking to her, with tears in her eyes, she said, "Oh Gurudev, one mistake? For one mistake, this is the kind of words you will utter? For one wrong act, these are the kind of things you will say to me? For my entire life I've been very devoted. For my entire life I've been very pure. But I just made one mistake, and now you curse me, and you're sending me to the world of man, or Mrityolok, the world of death. You're sending me in a world where there is pain. You're sending me in a world where there is suffering and chaos and war and sadness. Because of one mistake." The Guru, listening to the words of Punjika Stella, it is said he felt very sorry, and he realized maybe he may have spoken a little rash. Maybe he have spoken a little harsh. And he decided, you know what? To, how we say, change that curse. He said, I cannot take back the curse, but I can change it. I can add something in it. He said, Punjika Stella, indeed you have been a very loving devotee. And yes, you did something very wrong. You will have to be born on earth as a kapi, a female monkey by the name of Anjani. However, your birth will not go in vain. She looked at him. She said, how? How will my birth not go in vain? He said, my child, when you are born on that earth, when you are sent on that earth as Anjani, you will have obstacles to face. You will have challenges to face. You will have difficulties to face. And eventually, you will meet another kapi, a male companion by the name of Kesari. Together, you both will have your obstacles. You both will have your challenges. But you will be blessed with the greatest gift anyone can wish to have. Devotees, what is the greatest gift we can wish to have? A child. The greatest gift a woman can wish to have is a child. The greatest gift a man can wish to have is a child. Brihaspati said to Punjika Stella, when you go on that earth and you meet Kesari, you will be blessed with a child. You will be blessed with a son. However, your son will be very unique. Your son will be very special. Your son will be like no other. No one will be able to come close to the brilliance of your child. No one will be able to come close to the intelligence of your child. No one will be able to come close to the purity, the love, the devotion, and the selflessness of your child. Your son, his name will echo in the heavens. His name will echo on earth. His name will echo on Badal. When his name is called, when his name is sung, it will strike fear into the hearts of the evil. When his name is said, it will strike fear into the minds of the evil. When his name is said, it will strike fear into the lives of the negative, toxic, unsaintly people. However, when his name is sung, he will also strike faith into the hearts of the Guru. He would also bring peace, love, and devotion into the hearts, the minds, the life of the Guru. Your son will be the definition of love. Your son will be the definition of devotion. He will be the definition of selfless service. Your son will be very, very powerful, very courageous. Your son will be born to make a difference. Your son will be born to leave an impact. Your son will leave an impression on everyone who he comes into contact with. Your son will be known as none other than Pavanaputra Hanumanji. So, Punji Kastala, she came on earth as Anjani, and just like the Guru said, she met with Kesari. They faced their obstacles, they faced their trials, they faced their tribulations, their ups and their downs. And of course, we all know the Katha from that point. When Anjani Devi and Kesari came together, same time, Maharaj Dashrath, all the way in Ayodhya, saw that grey hair on the side of his head. He wanted to have children. He did that yajna by consulting his guru, by consulting the rishi, and of course Agni Dev, he gave the kheer. The kheer was divided between the queens of Kaushalya, Kekahi and Sumendra, and of course we all know very well that Sumendra, she put that kheer on that windowsill. The bird came, took it. The breeze was so strong that the bird ended up letting go of that kheer. And when that kheer was let go from the grasp of that bird, it fell on the lap of Anjani. We hear that katha all the time. Now this is the first lesson that Hanumanji is about to teach us. Be very attentive. When that kheer fell on the lap of Anjani Devi, of course being a kapi, being a monkey, she would be very curious, and she tasted it. She ate that kheer. That kheer, of course, was blessed to have a child. So when she ate that kheer, when she consumed that kheer, she went into family way. Now, according to the words of Guru Brihaspati, she will be blessed with a child like no other. She will be blessed with a child that is very powerful, that is very brilliant. And so said, so done. She was now carrying Hanumanji in that womb of hers. Now tell me something. When a mother is pregnant, what is one thing you observe about that mother? Exactly. She blooms, she glows, her aura shines, aura sparkles. There's a light that emerges from her when a mother is pregnant with a baby. And of course, Anjani was pregnant with Hanumanji, and she was glowing like never before. And you know what happened? When people found out that Anjani Mata was in family way, what do you think happened? In today's world, if someone is in family way, there will be people who are happy for them, but there will also be people who are not happy. Anjani, in family way, she had people who was very supportive of her. She had people who were very happy for her. But she had those who were very, very jealous that she had a baby, was about to have a baby. It had those who were very jealous and envious that she was in family way. And you want to know what the sad part is? No strangers were jealous of her. Her own kind was jealous of her. Her own kapi, own monkeys were jealous of her. In particular, a monkey, a kapi by the name of Bali. Bali was the chief of all the kapis. He was the chief of all the monkeys. And when news broke that Anjani and Kesari about to have a child, very powerful, very brilliant, can be even more powerful than Bali, Bali got jealous. Bali got envious. And you know what Bali decided to do? Bali decided to destroy. Bali decided to destroy. Now devotees, let us pause here. Let me explain something. As I always say, it is not straying, but elaborating. Anjani and Kesari are kapis, they are monkeys. Bali is a kapi, he's a monkey. But where he's supposed to be happy that his own kind, his own people are progressing in life, where he's supposed to be happy that his own kapi brothers and sisters are climbing the ladder of success and are doing something with their life, for him to be happy, he is angry. For him to celebrate, he is plotting how to destroy you. That characteristic or that tendency in Bali is seen in today's world. When you are climbing the ladder of success, when you and your loved ones are progressing in life, sometimes your own people are against you. Sometimes the own people who you consider, who you thought would have been there for you, are those who stay the furthest away from you, plotting for your downfall. The minute we start to progress in life, people start to get jealous. The minute we start to progress in life, people become envious. People become angry. And in the world we live in today, people want to see you do good. They just don't want to see you do better than them. People want to see you be successful. They just don't want to see you be more successful than them. People want to see you do great things. They just don't want to see you do things that are greater than what they are doing. True or not? True. Bali, filled with that tendency of anger and ego and pride, he couldn't bear to hear that someone was going to be born even more powerful than him. For him to be happy, he was sad, angry, he wanted to destroy. I know what's even more sad? Hanumanji, he didn't even born as yet, and Bali don't want to finish him. Hanumanji ain't stepped foot into the world as yet, and people, Bali already wants to finish him, already wants to destroy him. You and I, we now start to progress. Sometimes we are taking baby steps, and already people are ready to cut us down. People are ready to pull us down. People are ready to destroy us. That is the world we live in. However, there's a way to overcome that. And what Hanumanji is about to do teaches us how to overcome the negativity, the anger, the jealousy of other people. Listen to what takes place. It says, Kanchana varana viraja suvesha kanana kundala kunjita kesa. Listen attentively. Bali wants to destroy Hanumanji. So, in order to destroy Hanumanji, he takes 5 different types of metal. He mixes the 5 metal until it comes in a liquid form. And he said, if Anjani drinks this liquid which is metal, the baby will be aborted. The baby will die. So Bali took the metals, mixed it, and he decided he wants to give Anjani to drink, so Hanumanji will die. However, he needs to figure out how he's going to make Anjani Devi drink this liquid. And devotees, of course you all will know that when someone wants something from you, what do they pretend to be? Starts with a F. Your friend. They pretend to be your friend. So even though Anjani and Kesari were kapis, Bali was a kapi, he decided to turn a friend to Anjani. He took the liquid, the metals, and he went to Anjani Devi and he said, oh Devi, I've heard that your son is very powerful. I've heard that you're about to have a child very brilliant. And I am overjoyed. I am overjoyed. So overjoyed that I have brought something for you to drink, so your child will be blessed, your child will be prosperous, your child will be very healthy. When Anjani heard the words of Bali, she trusted him. You know why? Because she was a kapi, he was a kapi. She believed her own would never try to hurt her. She believed her own would never do anything to damage her. So she listened to the words of Bali, she trusted the words of Bali, and she took the metals and she drank it. Bali was absolutely overjoyed because he knew now the minute that liquid enters the womb, no more Hanumanji. Hanumanji is gone now. He left feeling very proud of himself, feeling very accomplished that he had just done a wrong. He's feeling happy that he has just done something wrong. However, the same metals that were meant to destroy Hanumanji, when it entered the womb of Anjani Devi, instead of destroying him, Kanana Kundala Kunchita Kesa, it turned into his earrings. If you look at a picture of Hanumanji, you would see he has earrings on both ears. Those earrings were formed from the metals that were meant to destroy him. When that metal entered into the womb of Anjani Ma, rather than destroying Hanumanji, Hanumanji took that metals and he formed earrings. Hanumanji took what was supposed to destroy him and he beautified himself. Hanumanji took what was supposed to get rid of him and he decorated himself. Kanchana Varana Viraja Suvesha Kanana Kundala Kunchita Kesa. First lesson Hanumanji teaches us: in life, when people do things to hurt you, when people do things to harm you, when people do things to destroy you, wear it as earrings. Use the negativity and beautify yourself. Use the negativity and decorate yourself. Use the negativity that people send your way and use it as stepping stones to success. Wear it proudly and let them know, hey, you can say what you want, you can do what you want, you can try what you want, but your negativity will never stop me. Your evil intentions will never disrupt me, never corrupt me. Lesson 1: take what is meant to destroy you and use it to better yourself. The metals were meant to destroy Hanuman and he beautified himself with it. He made himself look even better when he was born. Your life, my life, take what is meant to hurt us, take what is meant to harm us and beautify ourselves. Always remember, let the positivity outshine the negativity. Find the positive in the negative. Find the good in the bad. Find the light in the darkness. And this is what Hanumanji is teaching us. Negativity, wear it proudly and use it as stepping stones for success. Let people know no matter what they try, they won't stop you from attaining your goal. This is the first gift, the first lesson Hanumanji is teaching us, and the first thing I would like to tell you all tonight. Hanumanji, my dear devotees, of course, he was born very powerful, very loving, very devoted. And of course we all know that Hanumanji, he mistook the sun for a fruit. He was struck down by Indradev and Pawan Devta, he took him, and all the gods, they went to apologize because they realized they did something wrong, and they started to bless Hanumanji, this little baby, when he was born. And they said, oh Hanumanji, oh son, you mistook the fruit, you mistook the sun, for a fruit, and we hurt you, we damaged you, we broke your Hanu, we broke your chin, and for that we apologize. Brahmadev said, Hanuman, oh son, I bless you that you will live as long as I, Brahma, is living. Bhagwan Vishnu said, son, may you not only live as long as Brahma, but may you live with a heart, a mind that is very devoted and very pure. Indradev said, Hanuman, may weapons never harm you. And Agni Dev, my dear friends, he said something very simple yet very powerful. 5 words. He looked at Hanumanji and he said, son, may fire never burn you. May fire never burn you. Those were the words of Agni Dev. And of course we all know Agni Dev is the god of fire. And he's telling Hanumanji, may fire never burn you. Now, as we're quickly coming to the end, let me explain something. There are many different types of fire in the world we live in. The most common type of fire, the most popular type of fire is that fire that is lighting there. If you touch the fire right now, what will happen to your finger? It will get burned. Fire can turn something into ashes. Fire can burn someone and burn something into ashes. But do you know the second type of fire that can burn an individual to ashes? That physical fire will burn us to ashes. But there's another type of fire that exists in this world that you and I possess, everyone in the world possess, that can burn someone to ashes. It is called the fire of words. The fire of words. Words, my dear devotees, can burn someone to ashes. Words, my dear friends, can hurt someone, can heal someone. Words can burn someone, can cool someone. Words can put up walls. Words can break down walls. Words can build bridges. Words can destroy bridges. Words can motivate. Words can demotivate. Words can uplift. Words can bring down. And many of us, we use our words very beautifully and very positively. But then there are some who use their words very bitterly, very hastily. And Agni Dev is saying, Hanumanji, may fire never burn you. Hanumanji, when he grew up in life, of course we all know he met with Sri Ram. And I want to take you into Lanka, where Hanumanji, he meets Ravan for the first time, and Ravan meets him for the first time. And I'm going to show you how Ravan tried to burn Hanumanji physically and burn Hanumanji with his words, and what Hanumanji did. When Hanumanji and Ravan met for the first time, Hanumanji, he had went to Lanka to meet Sita Devi, to find her. And of course when he found her, he gained her blessing and he went in the grove and he fought with the demons and whatnot. And eventually he was captured. When he was captured and Ravan came face to face with Hanumanji, you know what Ravan said to him? Ravan, he didn't know who Hanumanji was. He had never met Hanumanji, never seen Hanumanji, never spoken to Hanumanji. And Ravan used the fire of his words to hurt Hanumanji. In that chaupai, it says that Ravan, he looked at Hanumanji and he said, Konhotum, who are you? Who do you think you are? Don't you know who I am? Why have you come and destroyed and fought with all the demons? You are a fool. Imagine that. Ravan doesn't know Hanumanji, and one of the first thing he calls him is a fool. He continues to say that you are not only a fool, but you are irrelevant, you are no good, you're a waste of time. He started to insult Hanumanji with his words. He started to burn Hanumanji with his words, calling him a fool and whatnot. He has never met him, never seen him, never spoken to him. And now when he's finally getting the chance, he's calling Hanumanji a fool. Break it down simple in today's world. People who may not know us, people who may have never spoken to us, and when they speak behind our backs, they refer to us as a fool. They refer to us as nothing. They refer to us as insignificant. They refer to us as no good. They use their words to burn us behind our backs, and sometimes in front of our faces. They use their words to hurt us. They use their words to burn us. They use their words to shut us. They use their words to destroy. Ravan, he's using his words to insult Hanumanji. He's using his words to burn Hanumanji. He doesn't know who he is, and yet he's talking very harshly. You and I, if someone calls us a fool, if someone disrespects us, if someone insults us, what do? We would react. We would retaliate. Most of us would retaliate. Some may be able to control it. Most of us, we may use our words and try to burn that person back. We may use our words and try to destroy that person. But then it makes us no different from Ravan. Ravan is using his words to burn Hanumanji, to hurt him. And you know what Hanumanji did? He let it go through one ear and come out the next. In life, when people speak harshly about us, when people who don't know us accuse us and try to destroy us, let it go through one ear and come out the next. It may be difficult to do at first, but in time you can accomplish it once you practice it. Hanumanji, he ignored the words of Ravan, and now where he could have spoken harshly, he could have spoken angrily. You know what he said to Ravan? He said, "Oh Ravan, I want to give you advice." He didn't call him, "Oh fool, I want to give you advice." He said, "Oh Ravan, I want to give you advice. It is not too late. It is not too late to give up your ways, to give up your arrogance and turn to Bhagwan. It is not too late to surrender to God. It is not too late to quit your unsaintly evil intentions and return Sita Devi to Prabhu Sri Ram. He will forgive you, He will understand, and He will bless you. Anyone who apologizes, anyone who seeks mercy at the feet of the Lord will grant it." See how sweet Hanumanji's words was? He didn't insult him back. He didn't criticize him. He didn't hurt him. All he said was, surrender. It's okay. Maybe you've made a mistake. It's okay. Give up. Change. Surrender. Two different types of words. Ravan words, very harsh. Hanumanji's words, very soft, very loving. However, Ravan, he didn't care to listen to what Hanumanji was saying. He let it go through one ear and come out the next. Hanumanji was trying to give him advice, tell him, okay, it's not too late. But Ravan said, I don't want to surrender. I don't want to give up. I love the way I am, and I will continue to live the way I am. All how Hanumanji tried, Ravan didn't listen. Ravan continued to insult Hanumanji with his words. He continued to burn Hanumanji with his words. And when he realized that that wasn't working, he decided to destroy him. He decided to kill him. And as Hanumanji was about to be destroyed by Ravan, Vibhishan came and he said, Ravan, how can you destroy a messenger? Don't destroy a messenger. Punish him in another way. Just don't destroy him. Don't kill him. And you know what Ravan said? He realized, okay, if the fire of words didn't break Hanumanji, maybe the physical fire will break him. He sat down and he started to think, what does a monkey treasure the most? What does a monkey treasure the most, my dear friends? The tail. The monkey treasures the tail the most. You and I will treasure something the most. And it is said that people will try to take what we treasure the most and use it against us. People will try to take what we treasure the most and hurt us with it. So Ravan knew that a monkey loves its tail. So he decided to burn the tail of Hanumanji. The fire of words didn't work, so now he resorted to the physical fire to burn the tail of Hanumanji, to burn what he loves the most. He wanted Hanumanji to be a tailless monkey, a tailless guppy. He sent his ministers and they got all the cloth and they dipped it in the ghee and the oil, and as they tried to cover the tail of Hanumanji, it just kept growing and growing and growing. And Ravan became so fed up, he said, just light the tail, burn it. And indeed, they lit that fire and the tail of Hanumanji started to burn. What Ravan thought would have hurt Hanumanji, what Ravan thought would have shattered Hanumanji, you know what Hanumanji did? His body grew, his body expanded, he escaped, and the same tail that was on fire, Hanumanji now started to hop from point A to point B, from point B to point C, from point C to point D, hopping, hopping, leaping, leaping, and his tail is going, and everything his tail touched burnt. He jumped to the left, his tail touched, it burned. He went to the right, his tail touched, it burned. The same tail that Ravan thought would have destroyed Hanumanji by lighting it on fire, it is now that same tail that is filled with fire that is destroying Lanka. What was meant to hurt Hanumanji again, what was meant to cause pain to Hanumanji, it is causing pain to Ravan instead. It is causing pain to the entire city of Lanka. Same thing is in life, devotees. What people think is meant to hurt you, sometimes it comes back and hurts them. Because there's a beautiful saying, what goes wrong comes wrong. He wanted to burn the tail of Hanumanji, but in reality, the same tail of Hanumanji burned the city of Lanka. Hanumanji, he jumped in that ocean, he out that fire, he took blessings and he returned to Sri Ram. And you know when he met Sri Ram, what Sri Ram asked him? He said, how did you burn that city of Lanka? How did you burn that city of Lanka? And Hanumanji could have said anything. He could have said, because I am strong, because I am powerful, because I am the greatest of the great. But you know what Hanumanji said? When Sri Ram said, Hanuman, how did you burn that city of Lanka? Hanumanji used his words and he said, by your grace, by your blessing, everything I am able to do is because of you. He took no credit whatsoever. He gave everything to Prabhu Sri Ram. He put all his love and gave all the credit to Prabhu Sri Ram. That is the definition of a humble individual. That is the definition of a simple individual. Takes no credit for all the hard work, but just gives that credit to Sri Ram. Tell Sri Ram, it is by your grace I was able to do what I had to do. It is by your grace I was able to burn that city of Lanka and return here safely. My dear devotees, words are very powerful. Hanumanji used his words and he dedicated to Sri Ram. He told Sri Ram, it is your grace that I did everything. Ravan used his words to hurt. When the fire of words didn't burn Hanuman, he light his tail on fire. The same tail burned down Lanka, my dear devotees. What you put out into that universe is what you will receive back from that universe. What you give is what you will get. What you sow is what you will reap. Remember that. And the second thing Hanumanji teaches us, my dear devotees, and the final thing for tonight, when fire of words come in your direction, don't let it burn you. Let it go through one ear and come out the next. And always allow your words to be pure and positive. That's it. When people use their words to hurt you, let it go through one ear and come out the next. And always remember to keep your words pure and positive. The first thing we learned tonight, the first lesson of Hanumanji, was when people are negative to you, when people try to bring you down, and when people try to destroy you, wear it proudly. Show them that, hey, no matter what you do, it won't affect me, and continue to strive in success. Second thing, when people use their words to hurt you, let it go through one ear and come out the next. And always keep your words pure. Always keep your words beautiful. Always keep your words like Hanumanji. Very, very loving, very humble, and very simple. Prem se bolo Hanuman Swami ki.